going to King's Dominion today. First time I've ever been. Lived in Virginia almost my whole life. Never been to King's Dominion.
It's going to be a good time. We're trying to get out there before the park really opens. It opens at 11 today.
Closes at 9. It's Saturday, June 18th. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Happy, I don't know if it's Happy Juneteenth or... just Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Okay, Happy Juneteenth. Tomorrow. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what's up everybody? It's another DigiKast video. I am Big Rob 029, DJ Awesome Rob, and I'm here with my super awesome co-host,
sherrysjoy.
that we make up
The DigiKast.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel.
Whoop whoop.
We got
Shout out.
right, yeah, shout out to all the new subscribers.
Shout out to all the subscribers and all the people listening and watching.
Right, our most recent subscriber, Papito 208. Oh my gosh.
Shout out. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Well, also shout out to Mr. DJ Lightning also.
I'm sorry, shout out to my 7,000 steps I got today.
Okay.
All right.
You just got that right now?
Yeah.
Sitting down? Okay. All right. We gotta get you a walking disc too. You have one. You just use this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we wanted to do an episode about, you see our travel vlogs and whatnot. You know we're in the area, in the DMV. The awesome co-host here is a big fan, big proponent, you know, making Big BG. She's an expert on the Busch Gardens of the area.
I don't know if I'm an expert, but sure, I'll accept that.
Mm-hmm. Let's say Fangirl. Right?
Well, let's just say that let's just back it up. We do vacations on a budget.
We do
vacations on a budget.
So we always go to Busch Gardens. We wanted to see what it was like to go to King's Dominion. I wanted to see some roller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
There's roller coasters at Busch.
They have really good roller coasters at Busch. I'll give it that.
Yeah. So, little background. We celebrated Father's Day at King's Dominion this year. We have a blended family, and we normally celebrate Father's Day with both fathers, meaning my ex and my daughter, which is my daughter's father, and then with DJ Awesome Rob here and his daughter. We're all friends. We all get along. We're special like that, I guess. Every year we celebrate Father's Day together. And this year we went to King's Dominion. And I am used to Busch Gardens. I have never been to King's Dominion. And I have lived in Virginia for the majority of my life. I worked at Busch Gardens. I worked at Busch Gardens all through high school and some of college. So I've got about 6 years on Busch Gardens, and I've been a season pass member since I was like 12.
Okay. All right. Okay, great. So with that in mind, we're gonna turn it over to the video. It's probably playing right now. We're gonna watch along with you guys and tell you our thoughts about what's going on at King's Dominion. I'm gonna have to remind you right here to do all the things. You gotta like and subscribe, tell a friend, all that fun stuff.
Please like and subscribe and tell a friend.
No, definitely do it. Please definitely do it. And check out the podcast. We got video episodes out now. It's a good time. Maybe this will be one now. And if you're listening on the audio portion, check out the video. Because what are we doing right now?
Podcast videoing.
We're driving the old-timey cars.
Oh, that.
remember when Busch Gardens had old-timey cars?
Oh, I do. Busch Gardens had old-timey cars. Probably it was in the 90s. Actually, it was in the 90s. I'm not sure when they really got rid of them or even why. It was in the area called France.
It was to make space for Griffin.
No, Griffin's on the other side.
Oh,
Thanks, sir. Okay. The old-timey cars were over there by the Royal Palace Theater, behind that, actually. So, no, it was not to make room for Griffin.
Is that where...
It could be to make room for Griffin, because Griffin maybe goes over there, but we're not talking about that right now.
Okay. All right, never mind.
So the old-timey cars. So that's actually pretty funny that you mention that, because at Busch Gardens, the old-timey cars were in France. And then before we got to the old-timey cars here at King's Dominion, it was the Eiffel Tower. You know, and then we kind of veered to the right, and then, oh, okay, here's some wooded area. Old-timey cars. Oh, my goodness. And let me try it. It smelled like gasoline. The whole area, gasoline.
try to mask the forest.
Right.
Mask the
it was like
smell.
Between forest, like, smell, gasoline, and asthma, it was pretty bad for me. I needed my inhaler like 3 times before we left that area. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to clear out your sinuses from the gasoline smell, you too could pay $30 to ride the Sky Ride thing.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Oh my goodness. We've actually seen that when we've gone to Six Flags. People pay extra to be suspended up in the air and then released, and as if they're flying to I don't know, space or something. And that was crazy. Now, my favorite part of Kings Dominion Park area was the retro, I don't know what you call it, like the 50s area.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, so that was my favorite.
You're fine.
That was my favorite, with the diner and the 50s music and like the surfer dude music and stuff. It was really, really cool. I've always been obsessed with like 50s and some 60s areas or era. But, you know, more so the 50s petticoats and root beer floats and the music and the drive-in and all that stuff. Not the bad stuff, the good parts.
Right.
The nostalgic parts, yeah.
And they had a midway, too, which was different. I mean, I guess it took up a bunch of space, but it had a bunch of flat rides, and that's where the bumper cars were and stuff. That's what you just saw with the
bumper car. Now, I will say the bumper cars, I was not really a particular fan. I've never been on a bumper car ride at any park or at any amusement, by the way. I've never been on any bumper car where you had to go in one circular direction. Bumper cars are bumper cars, you know? You gotta stick and move. You just back up and do this. Why do we have to go in one circular motion? No clue. Also,
I think that's what they were originally, and then somebody was like, "We don't need to do this."
Yeah, it was just free for all. Right. But also the seatbelt strap. Like, I've always, as an adult, you know, you put one arm in one side, one arm on the other side, like you were in a backpack, right? Book bag thing. No, they wanted us here at Kings Dominion to put this little strap around our head and over through our chest. Now, for those of you who are watching, I mean, it's clear that I'm not, you know, skinny, and I do have boobs. So it was really uncomfortable for me to wear that. And actually, I think you were a little uncomfortable. We all were uncomfortable.
Put both arms in and get your head in there too.
Yeah, it was so uncomfortable. Even the girls, our teenagers were uncomfortable. So yeah, it was like, I was not a fan. I probably would not get on it again just because of that.
Do you have video of the bumper cars?
No, we couldn't have our phones out at all.
Oh, yeah. All right, I might have a selfie of the bumper cars, and maybe I'll put that in here. Or maybe not. I don't know. But that was, the bumper cars. It was more like race around the circle cars.
Yeah, and maybe crash into people's cars. Right. It wasn't fun.
Their day.
It wasn't fun. I kept like holding my neck a certain way to make sure I wasn't choking in case somebody hit me, because then that seatbelt thing would slice like if I had an Adam's apple, it would go kind of like in that area. It was like my trachea. It was like not good. I did not need a tracheotomy that day.
It was trying to make you have whiplash.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're at your favorite part of
the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so this actually, we were waiting. The three of us that don't ride roller coasters, we were waiting for the two who do, and we heard all this like goofy sound and talking. And then I was like, what is happening? And my daughter was like, it's some dude with a fake bird on his arm. So we were like, what? And then next thing I know, the convoy is coming. It's like a parade of like Humvees and jungle stuff. And I was like, what is happening? And then we heard like a cadence. So I was like, okay, let's go see the show. I guess it's a show. Which is the only random show. And actually, this isn't random. I think this was like a show that has show times.
Oh, it's like a big budget show.
Yeah. That we saw. Now, in other parks and amusements that we've been to.
They're... We can say that.
Okay. They're like our quote-unquote street performers. Not street performers, but, like random performers that are just walking around and they're performing and characters and stuff like that, and that's fun. Didn't see any of that here at King's Dominion. This is actually the only show that we saw and came across and actually saw signs for, and I was actually looking because as someone who doesn't ride roller coasters or a lot of rides, excuse me, I like to watch shows. I mean, I'm in the 40 club. I love the shows. I like being entertained. The low thrill club. Right, the low thrill club. I like to be entertained, and I didn't see any shows. Now, we could have just missed it, but I was looking.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
and it could be because that was like the new area, or it could be a thing. Who knows? I don't know. My first time being here.
That's a little bit of background. It is the first for them. That's the new area, the Jungle Expedition area, and it's right next to the backlot coaster, which you just saw, or are seeing now. I don't know. But yeah, the old, all the Paramount stuff is gone. That was the Italian job coaster. That's why they look like fake Mini Coopers, because they had to take them out. But yeah, the Jungle Expedition is like a new multi-million-dollar show, and it's made there for the area, and it goes along with the new roller coaster. It's a good thing.
Now, here's what I'm just understanding, and this has just literally clicked, like legit right now. This long strip that we're walking, it had I forget what it's actually called.
That's the Midway.
Okay, it had like shops and places to eat and stuff. Oh my gosh, mind blown. It was like a boardwalk, like you were walking on a boardwalk.
Yeah. So
it had like your carnival foods, it had like your beachy type foods, and it's really just now clicking that's what it was. It was like, because they had Kona Ice, they had Ritas, they had your fried dough, your fried Oreos and all that grossness that we had, and it was just so disgusting.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They had branded food.
They had smoothies, they had ice cream. Wow, I didn't even realize it while we were there. I'm just like realizing it now.
Yeah, they had a bunch of like I say, branded foods. Like they had I feel like they had a Subway. They had Subway, they had a Ritas, the Kona Ice. That's not like a park thing. That's like we have a license to have them here thing.
Yeah.
And you don't get that at Busch Gardens. You don't get that at
Busch
most
Gardens food
places.
is all in-house. Everything is made in-house. Everything is made in-house except for their beer. Which some of it is made next door, but right.
The food was a lot cheaper here. Maybe not a lot cheaper.
No,
it was cheaper,
we just we vacationed on a budget, so we bought meal deals.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
We bought one meal per person in advance, which ended up I think we paid like $14, somewhere around there, $14 or $15 for an entree, a side, and a fountain drink.
Yeah, we have on the books to go at least one more time this year. So maybe we'll put that down as like a thing
October.
We can check into, like the food stuff. Because they have the food deals, which you don't really, you gotta unless it's food and wine season at Busch Gardens, you don't really get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think.
No, you get food deals at Busch all year. It's not like one meal deals. It's like all day dining deals. And King's Dominion does have the all day dining deal. And if you have a season pass to King's Dominion like we do, and you want to buy the all season meal deal, you can do that, and you can do that on a monthly plan. I think I don't know what it is extra. I think maybe like $18, $20, something around there. Extra, per month, like if you do the monthly thing. So
okay, so that was our trying to make a voiceover video reaction to King's Dominion.
Yeah, we all looked tired. It was like, it wasn't even late. I think Well, it was. We were there from basically open to close. I think they closed at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they closed at 10. 1 hour earlier than Busch. But it was a different experience.
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta figure out what to put here as a background, but do you got final thoughts?
My final thoughts are that I would go back. I mean, I was upset at first that we didn't find any booze like wine and stuff, but then we ended up actually finding what the wine was, and they're in cans, and where to go. So once we had that, I was a happy camper.
Oh yeah,
I was a very happy camper
yeah,
after
like
that.
glass.
And then what struck me odd or different was that at the beginning of the park, it looked like how Disney looks, the main street, Main Street USA or whatever. It kind of looked like that, but it also looked like different nations, like they were representing different nations in one area, marketplace area, and I thought that was cool. So at Busch, I'm used to different sections of the park being different countries, but they had like all the nation's flags and stuff right there lining that water, at King's Dominion, and that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed it. You see the video, it was me and everybody. It was a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah.
People that ride, people that don't ride, people somewhere in between. They had a lot to offer there.
I wouldn't say a lot to offer for people who don't ride. I mean, if you want to shop and you're a shopper, for sure. But someone like me who doesn't really ride, I was pretty bored until I found some wine at the end of the day.
We did ride the Boo Coaster thing. Or not the, whatever that was.
What
the
was
dark
that?
ride thing.
That was that was the kid ghost ride thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was fun and quirky, yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching to the
Yeah,
end.
thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for hanging out. Do all the things I said. You gotta like, subscribe, please, and send a share. If you like this video, send it to somebody else so they can enjoy it too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the DMV area, this one is a good one to send over to your pals over in the DC, Virginia, Maryland. Let's go to a park that's not Florida away.
Right.
What's drivable.
Right. Exactly.
What's right off of 95.
Right.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Busch Gardens is not off of 95.
Busch Gardens not, but Kings Dominion is.
Oh, okay.
That's another plus. It's right off the highway.
Yeah, it like really is.
Just like the hotel.
Get there early.
Oh, yeah.
Get there early.
Traffic gets bad.
It was like the national football team stadium area. The traffic is horrible, backed up right when the event is gonna start and people are going. So yeah, get there early.
Peace up in the grill.
Love the world.